My name is Jacob Wilkes. I'm a university student. I'm a junior black belt in karate, hockey player, marathon runner, and I completed 75 hard last summer and now I'm focused on bodybuilding. I'm not going to waste any of your time. I'm going to get straight into it and tell you how to meal prep on the bulk and gain weight. First things first, I suggest you eat the same thing at the same time every day. That might sound really crazy, but it will really help because your body loves consistency. It does not want to change and it does not want to adapt to new different meals. So if you stay at the same meals every day at the same time, it's going to make it easier on you because all you're going to have to do is eat and you know exactly when to eat. Plan it out. My first meal is at 10:30, then I eat at 12, 2:36. So I have 4 meals every day. I'm on 4,500 calories biweekly for the bulk. You have probably heard it a million times, but we need to track our calories. It's essential because of awareness. And when we have awareness of how much we're actually eating and everything's weighed out, we know exactly how many calories, it's going to be easy to make adjustments according to how much weight you're losing, gaining, or maintaining. So if you want to gain weight, you got to eat more. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is 7 ways to meal prep on the bulk. What I mean when I say meal prep, I'm not talking about those fancy, I think they call them TikTok meals, where they like put them out all in a on a wooden board and it's like all pretty and looks super good. I haven't been on, I don't even know. I haven't been on TikTok for like 4 years, so you tell me, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about meal prepping in bulk and one ingredient things, like not putting it in the fridge for like 7 days and having like 3 ingredients. No, 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 no. This is just meal prepping in bulk. So, first things first, potatoes. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get a pan. You're gonna put parchment paper over top of it. You're gonna put a bunch of oil. You're gonna spread it all around. You're gonna cut up potatoes, how many of you like. I do 10. Throw them on there, spread them out. Put the oven on 400. Put them in for 30 minutes. They're gonna be super crispy and they're just easy to eat because you just throw them in the fridge. Perfect. Simple. Next is rice. You can either make this in a pot. I use a rice cooker. I do this in bulk, so I make about um, 8 cups of rice and I put it in the fridge. It lasts me about a week. Super easy. Might take about 2 hours, not even. Next is ground beef. This is huge. You go to Costco or any kind of bulk store, you can get big tubes of it. So I get a 6 pound tube from Costco. And what I do is I put that in a pot, cook it all up. There's no grease anywhere. Super easy. It's all cooked. Put some seasoning, put it in the fridge. Next is steak. Again, I go to Costco, I buy a rib steak. It's about $250. It's a big, big rib steak. I'll throw up the video. I cut it into 21 12-ounce steaks and it comes out to $11 per steak. They're super fatty and they have lots of calories, which is amazing for the bulk. I highly, highly recommend you do this. It takes a little bit of effort, um, but again, all this meal prepping is just going to save you so much time. Next is oats. This one is huge if you're a student. What you're going to do is you're going to get a Tupperware. Um, Hopefully it's glass. Put 150 grams of oats. Put some water until it fills up. Put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Stir it all around. Put some yogurt, and then put some protein powder. And that's going to be a like 1,000 calories on the go. If you're a student, this is huge because you can eat this for lunch. You can eat this after first period, after fourth period, after gym. Get creative. This is what I used to do. Huge energy boost. Lots of carbohydrates if you're looking to get your carbs in. And don't be afraid to eat this in public. You know, you did the meal prepping, and that's awesome. That's so cool. And people might make fun of you or something, and it looks kind of gross. It's like oats and like yogurt. Like it doesn't look great. But they're kind of just jealous that they didn't do it. And they're jealous that they couldn't pull it off, that they couldn't eat that in public. So you eat your food in public and you own it. Eggs. Eggs are huge. Go to the store, buy flats of eggs, 30 eggs. It's one flat. They could be, I don't know, 10 bucks, 10 bucks a flat. And I eat 10 a day. And what you do is you put butter in a pan. Hopefully it's a cast iron pan. Stay away from Teflon. And you're just going to put butter in the pan and you're just going to crack eggs and you're going to stir it. I used to like put the eggs in a bowl and put milk and all this other stuff and it would just create extra steps. All you have to do is literally crack the eggs and stir them to make scrambled eggs. Next are chicken thighs. You buy a bunch of chicken thighs. You can put barbecue sauce on them and salt, pepper, put them on the barbecue. Super, super, super easy. This one is just amazing because they taste very good. Like it's not like chicken breasts where they're kind of like bland. You don't even need seasoning because they're very fatty. And you put them on the barbecue with barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, so great. Highly recommend. Every time you remove steps, you remove friction towards your goal, you're going to make progress. If you're always constantly wondering when your next meal is going to be, if you're going to go out and you're going to eat, or you're going to have to make something, you're going to have to go to the store, you're just wasting so much time and energy. And meal prepping really just makes it super simple, super straightforward, and you don't need to waste any brain points or any thoughts on what you're going to eat. You have all of this stuff made. Your job now is to weigh it out, put it in your app. Again, I use MacroFactor. Highly recommend you track your calories. It's actually essential. You should track your calories, and your job is to eat. You don't need to eat all these variety of foods and make them taste good. If you want to go have some tasty meal, I mean, go ahead, but you came here to watch this video, how to eat properly on the bulk. And I hear this all the time. I have a high metabolism. No, you don't. You do not have a high metabolism. I used to say this shit all the time, and I'm pissed off at myself for saying that because it's an excuse. It's because you're not tracking your calories, you're not tracking your weight, you're not tracking the things that matter, and you think that it's just the ceiling is forever. Like, it just goes on forever. You just have to stuff your face and you're not making any progress. Dude, you do not have a high metabolism. Even if you do, you still need to eat food. Okay? What's stopping you from gaining weight is eating more food. Period. And eat for fuel, not taste. Like, if it was up to me, I would not eat any food whatsoever at any time. I would eat nothing. I don't know if you're like me, if you agree with me, but I have no food cravings. I have no like food addictions because a long time ago I stopped eating sugar. I stopped eating refined carbohydrates and seed oils and eating out, and it just makes eating clean foods like this on the bulk so much easier. And I highly suggest that you clean, lean bulk, no dirty bulk, because sugar is just so bad for you. I can't believe more people don't talk about this. And I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one to say it. Like, sugar is evil and it's poison. And I just don't know. Like, people agree with me, right? But they still continue to consume it and eat it. And I really, in the future, want to see this change. I want to see the pendulum swing from eating processed garbage to eating clean food. And I think it's starting to happen. And meal prepping takes 1 hour per week. I got all of this done. I went to Costco. I know exactly what I wanted because I've done this 50 times. Knew exactly what I wanted. In and out of there of 20 minutes. I swear, 20 minutes because I know exactly what I need. I go home. It takes me 20 minutes to do the steaks, 20 minutes to do the ground beef, a little longer for the rice, the potatoes. You kind of all do it together. You do it at one time. What was stopping me from meal prepping before, because I did not meal prep before, and this might be for you as well, is I thought these meals had to be fancy and they had to be tasty and they had to be good and they look so like pretty and everything on Instagram and shit. But when I switched from just eating um meal prep on the bulk, that's when everything changed because the only thing I had to do was eat. I didn't have to get all these 10 ingredients for the nice pretty meal prep. That's what stopped me for a long time because that takes a lot of effort. This is low effort. It does not take effort at all. You're more organized. And when you're more organized, you're just going to make more progress. It's awesome. Okay, meal prepping, highly, highly recommend, but not the cute stuff. And remember, it's the journey, not the destination. So, you meal prepping and you looking back on like when you meal prepped and when you trained hard and when you trained when you felt like shit and all these things, that's the destination. It's not where you're going, it's where you are right now. Like when you say, "Oh, back in the good old days are right now." It's when you're grinding, it's when you're working hard, it's right now. And meal prepping, it might take effort, it might take, bulking is pretty hard. I'm not going to say it's easy, especially if you're tall and have a high metabolism like me. I put down 4,500 calories. Okay, not a lot of people say that. When I say that to people, they're like, "What? 4,500 calories?" But you need to understand how many calories I'm burning. I'm hyperactive. I'm always, you know, walking, sports, gym, volleyball, hockey. Like the list just goes on and on. So I'm burning a lot. It's not like I'm sitting on my ass eating 4,500 calories every day. I'm putting that energy to use. And if you're tall, unfortunately, you're sentenced to eating more food. Simple as that. So track your calories, meal prep because it's going to help you eat more food, and just keep working hard. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, and remember, the biggest risk is taking none. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.